Hey everyone, this is Stan, the CEO and co-founder of Runecast, and we're here at VMware Explore, so I'm excited to show you what we have. You might know us as proactive troubleshooting and security solution for VMware, and in the recent years we started supporting also public clouds, AWS, Azure, GCP. We also extended our support to Windows and Linux, and we also added support for Kubernetes. And with one product, with one platform, you can analyze and discover misconfigurations and secure your entire hybrid cloud, no matter what technology you're using. Especially some of the conversations we're having here at VMware Explore are related to compliance. This has become increasingly important both in Europe and in the US in the last few years. And Runecast is here to help you to be security compliant against many security compliance standards like PCI DSS, NIST, HIPAA, DISA-STIC, even the likes of GDPR or CIS. So you can really not only save a lot of time, but really have a peace of mind and be audit ready whenever you have a security compliance audit. Plus, of course, protect yourself from security breaches. Actually, another thing which is really important from protecting yourself from any breaches is our vulnerability assessment. So this is also something that we do all across all the technologies that we support, and our customers use the Runecast vulnerability assessment functionality to make sure that they patch the most critical potential vulnerabilities in their environment. And something that really helps them prioritize is that recently we included known exploited vulnerability information in our vulnerability assessment. So it's of course the most important to patch those vulnerabilities that currently have some exploits in the wild. So that really helps customers also prioritize better and save time to make sure they decrease their risk in the most effective way. Another great thing that we released not long ago is really successful with our customers is the configuration drift management capabilities. It comes with our config vault functionality. And what's really great there is that, especially if you have a larger environment, you really have to take control and make sure you know if any changes are happening in that environment, both from security and operations perspective. So what Config Vault does for you is it keeps snapshots of all your configuration on your VMware or cloud or containers infrastructure, and it shows you any changes over time, so any drift from the configuration that you desire, which is really important. You can not only compare between two different points in time, see exactly what changed, if anything, but you can also set a desired baseline and see any deviations from that baseline, because essentially you want, most customers want most of their hosts, virtual machines, networks to be consistently configured all across. And of course, a lot of people know us with the knowledge-based correlation functionality, which of course we not only still have, but we built upon it, because it really helps you being proactive in finding misconfigurations or problems in the logs before they cause, for example, purpose screen of death or other types of outages or some other security compliance issues. One thing to mention also is that Runecast is deployed securely. You can deploy it on-prem in your VMware environment, or you can deploy it in the AWS or Azure marketplace. But the most important thing is, even if you deploy it in the cloud, all of the data stays within your organization. So nothing is uploaded over to us or to any other third party. You can even run it in the dark side. It has full offline capabilities. It also scales in a great way because with one single appliance you can have thousands of ESXi hosts or virtual machines, Kubernetes clusters or AWS assets. And if you want to scale out even further, you could have multiple instances, and we have what we call the enterprise console dashboard that could rule them all, so you can see all the consolidated data from one place. Of course, being on the market for a few years, we also made sure that we have a lot of integrations. So Runecast is not just on a single island. You can integrate it with your ServiceNow. So you can automatically create tickets based on the filters that you have pre-selected. Also, you can integrate it with Jira as well, ITSM. And we have integration with vCenter and, of course, full REST API if you'd like to integrate with any other technology out there. Speaking of saving time, another important thing to mention that we released in the last couple of years is remediation. Of course, Runecast probably will show you a lot of things that are maybe wrong in your environment, a lot of things you can optimize or secure, but it's important that it will save you time from fixing those things as well. And it works in a very smart way, because instead of potentially going and doing it without asking you and maybe breaking something, it is your choice when to actually do the remediation. You could just click a button remediate, which will automatically generate a custom script, either Power CLI or Ansible Playbook or AWS CLI, whichever technology you use. It's a custom, well-documented script that will remediate specifically for those objects and those issues that are affected. So it will save you a lot of time, and also you could do it immediately or during maintenance window. And again, the script is very well documented, so you see exactly what is going to happen if you execute that script. So I think I covered quite a few things of what Runecast does, but I can encourage you also to try it yourself. So you can go on runecast.com. We have a free trial. And of course, if you're at VMware, please come to visit us. I think we're one of the prettiest booth arounds, and we will be happy to give you a demo of the product. Thank you very much.